Welcome to Cruising with Kayfabe. I'm Mongo.
I'm Emily.
And today we're back with part 3 of our watch-along in this epic 5-part saga. But before we begin, Emily, how are you feeling so far with these first 2 matches?
I wish I knew this side of Okada sooner.
Yeah, it's been incredible to go back and rewatch these. It's been just magic. It's been everything you want as a wrestling fan, the pageantry, the story. To recap where we started, we went to Wrestle Kingdom. You had Okada and Omega push themselves to the limits, and Okada getting the victory. Kenny just trying to hit that one wing angel, but he couldn't hit it. And the one wing angel in New Japan was super protected at the time. So no one had kicked out of it. Then we go to Okada Omega 2, and they hit a time limit draw. Omega finally hits the one wing angel, but he gets his foot in the ropes at the last minute, so he's yet to really impactfully hit that move, but he's done everything else.
And talk about the pageantry. These guys, don't miss a beat. You would think that these were, happening back to back to back. You would never know that there's, years that are coming in between these matches, and...
It's not years, it's months.
Oh, is it months?
Yes.
Oh, see, this is how much I'm paying attention.
That's okay.
I'm here for the wrestling. Either way, you would think that these were back to back, they didn't have another opponent in between. They're not stopping. They're absolutely killing it. They're relentless. I love this. Again, the actual aesthetics of this is just nice to me. I actually enjoy the New Japan ring very much. The turnbuckles, everything. Everything that they have going on, their lighting. I really think that the pageantry of this is amazing.
And what's special about where we're going now we're going to G1 27. So you have Okada, who's won 2 G1s in his career. You have Omega, fresh off his win last year. They're both in the B block final at this point. Okada could coast to a victory. He could have a draw, and he would advance to the finals. Omega is in a do or die. He has to win this match. If he doesn't win this match, Okada goes to the finals. So he has to win. Lose or draw, Okada goes to the G1 finals. And Okada is 2-0 in the G1 finals. So if Okada goes to the finals, he's winning this tournament. So Omega knows everything is on the line. Everything is about to get real. And with the G1, they have 30-minute time limits. So last match we watched at Dominion in June 2017, they went to a 60-minute draw. This is now a 30-minute match. So you're going to see the pace kind of ramped up here. You're going to see a lot more action intensity because they don't have unlimited time. They don't have 60 minutes. They have 30 minutes or draw. And again, if it's a draw, Omega loses.
So I feel as though the matches start very fast and they continue that pace until about 45 minutes. And that's when it starts to get to, are they going to get counted out? Because it's the back and forth of pins, count out, pin, count out, which is not a bad thing. It's saying that they're going hard for 45 minutes. What is 30 minutes going to bring us? This might be my favorite because it's going to be so fast paced.
And I really enjoy this because, again, the lead up to it to be, kind of explain what Kenny's strategy has been. The first match, he's trying to work the core. He was trying to work Okada's back, his belly, his legs. He was taking away his power because at this point in Okada's run, 6 months as the champion. Well, yeah, but 6 months as the champion, 7 months as the champion. He didn't really have a plot hole. He didn't have a hole in his armor, so to speak. Kenny tried to find it at Wrestle Kingdom. He almost found it at Dominion, and now we're at the G1. Can he find Okada's weakness? Can he find his kryptonite? Because Okada's found Omega's. So now, without further ado, we're going to bring you to the G1. And if you want to fire it up, we're going to fire it up in 3, 2, 1. Don Callis again on commentary, which...
Yay.
Quite... Well, but think about it. What did Don Callis say in 2020 when Omega won the AEW title? That he was there when Kenny had his biggest moments. He was there when Kenny won. He really was. He's been a part of this journey.
I have to say, when you're in Don's corner, it's pretty prevalent that he is going to be there for you.
He is a star maker.
He is definitely creating magic in AEW at the moment, and I hate to give that man a compliment.
You love Don Callis.
It's that ego of his.
Ego.
Ugh.
Oh, I miss this theme so
Let
much
us
for
know in the
Omega.
comments if everything's too loud, how the sound is.
And also he had won the IWGP US title. That red belt, such a beautiful belt.
I want to see more color in title belts again.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty much black or white right now. And the white's limited.
And I just love that, this is an Omega, that this is a destiny match for him. He lost the first match. He took you to the limit the second time. And now Kenny's trying to go back to back and win consecutive G1s, which would put him in the same rank as Okada. Okada was the best wrestler in New Japan. Everyone said he was the best. He was the one to beat. Kenny said, I'm the best in the fucking world, and I'm going to show you. And this match really is a statement for Omega. So again, if you're watching along, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Drop in the comments what you're seeing with us. Also, stay tuned for part 4, which will be next week on Thursday due to the holiday. And then part 5, we're going to be watching live at All In 2025 from Texas. Y'all in. Emily is just mesmerized by the gear and
I like
the
it's like a
aesthetics.
bat wing.
It's the one-wing angel. It's Sephiroth, the one
I know.
wing.
I just like that the
bat wing.
skeleton of it looks like a bat.
Holy Batwing Omega. I love the coins going all over the ceiling with the lights here at the... I can't pronounce the stadium to save my life. It's where they do a lot of the G1s, but I like it because it reminds me of the stadiums they kind of use in the U.S., where it's closed roof, packed to the rafters of just hardcore fans. Thank you, Don. Thank you for saying what I said. He said he's never hit the one-way. He has hit it on Rainmaker. Rainmaker just kicked out with his foot on the ropes. So no one's ever kicked out at this point of the one-wing angel. And think about AEW. How protected is it there?
It's very.
When you protect a move, it really helps.
There's not many moves left in wrestling.
I mean, you have the Judas effects, the Rainmaker. Those are pretty much the top protected ones. Moxley's chokeout's pretty protected. But yeah, there's not a lot of...
The Queen Slayer.
Sometimes. It's
Yeah,
really...
no.
It's almost like a special thing to have that move. But it helps the aesthetic. Like, think about these two guys right here. You have Okada and Omega. Both of them have moves that no one really kicks out of. They are legitimate finishers versus some moves that are just their moves. Their moves legitimately finish the match.
Like the Slumdog Millionaire.
Or, I mean, even like Abyss's Black Hole Slam in TNA, or AJ
Code
Styles, not Phenomenal Forum, Styles Clash. Jeez Louise. Hey, everyone who's checking this match out. We're at the G1 27, 2017 B Block Finals. We got Omega Okada, Part 3. The bell's about to ring. Remember, the title is not on the line. It's only the chance to go to the final and challenge for the title. The Trinity, he calls it. I like that. He said the first one changed the wrestling world, the second changed the universe. What's the third one going to do?
Blow us away.
And the bell rings. Here we go. And like, how fitting of New Japan management to put Okada and Omega in the G1 in the same B block, because they knew it was inevitable they face. And having it booked where it's the finals on the line is great booking, and I can see why this is called one of the best G1s in history. Like, this G1 has gone down by many pundits as one of the best G1 tournaments. Probably because it was booked beautifully. Oh, he knew that dropkick was coming. Look how quick they both went for some signature and finishers. You thought the other one started out fast-paced. Look at this.
Already trying to take out his knee. So
look at that, going for the one wing already.
The last match, Okada worked Kenny worked Okada's legs.
Yeah, he's pretty much worked the core in his legs both matches. Oof. Dropkick
And
out of the ring.
Okada's been trying to get at his back and
Okada's just trying to
anything.
throw everything he can at him to knock him down, and Kenny's kind of had to get more aggressive in both matches. So both men have kind of had to get more aggressive and outside their wheelhouse, which I really enjoy.
Developing their own.
But look on Okada's back. What did you just notice?
It's all taped up.
So the story of this tournament was Okada injured his neck and his back slightly, and Kenny kind of taunted that. So keep an eye on that. That could come into play because that was the story of the G1. Oh, Kenny's back's about to be injured, getting thrown in like that. Thanks again for everyone who's tuning in. Let us know in the comments if you're watching along or what your memories are of this match. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and leave us a 5-star Frog Splash of a review. Once we hit 300 followers, subscribers on YouTube, we're going to have a giveaway. We're going to have a special, maybe coincide with Dynamite 300, a special 300 giveaway. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, Okada going into these chairs.
Oh, here we go. Oh!
Those are not chairs you want to get thrown into, guys. They're
like when you go to the old like concert venues where they're not even chairs, they're just like all like latched together.
What did Veda just say at GCW that I saw?
Those are the venues chairs. Okada just crossbody leaped over the barricade into him. Again, with an injured freaking neck. And yes, I know that's Kurt Angle. I'm just being funny. Red Shoes are 3 out of 3 so far.
Something else I kind of want to point out is that the last match we watched, Rachel and I discussed the ring around it with the barriers. This is only the metal barrier.
Yep.
Yeah, the actual guardrail. There's no PVC piping this time.
I just want to know, and someone in the comments let me know, why has nobody chain locked a bicycle to these barriers? They look like bike racks, like when you go to school and you put your bike in them and you put a... Why has no one ever done that?
That would have been so Orange Cassidy.
Right? Rainmaker 5 minutes in, but Kenny Omega says, nay, nay. I told you this was a Nitro fast-paced match. And that's what's great. Every match has been different.
Okada just bounced off the commentary table with his neck and shoulder.
Yeah, you got sandwiched between the guardrail and table there. That sucks. Oh, back of his head right there. Even Kelvin Kelly's acknowledging it. So they're kind of filling you in here on why his neck is injured. Again, it was great. That's usually part of the G1. I mean, Omega had to face Bushi in this tournament. So, I mean, there was a lot of rivalries, friendships, and injuries. Like, I love the G1 because it's the most athletically and physically daunting thing someone can do, and it really helps make you into a better athlete. And in storyline, it's the top of the top who's now getting the title shot, so the champ's in for a treat. And that's why, I like the Continental Classic they brought in, because they really mirrored this tournament. And I think that's why I'm excited to watch this year's G1 live. So stay tuned to our socials, because we'll be posting updates, because it's just some of the best wrestling in the world.
It really is. We always say that wrestling is a buffet, and I feel like every company at the moment is a main course. Everybody's giving you something different, and everybody's giving you the best of what they have.
A rising tide lifts all ships, so we're eating good.
So Kenny's working that neck again.
Especially knowing it's injured. He's like a bear that smells blood in the water,
And he knows Okada's not giving up easy.
Not blood in the water, blood in the woods. Jesus. It's not a shark. It's like a bear getting salmon knowing they're hurt. But you see, he's just dropping the elbows on it.
Oh, he rips the tape off.
I like how he's almost kind of like, ew.
I mean, it was already kind of peeling, so it must be greased and sweaty and...
The Rainmaker doesn't sweat, he glistens.
He sparkles.
I mean...
Straight up, Okada sparkles.
He is the golden one.
I don't know if it's his jacket or what, but...
Look at that. of running,
Ooh.
as Jeff, aka Smokey, say, backbreaker. And what's funny is this is a match you can look at Kenny and be like, wow, he really hasn't aged.
Very true.
Like, this is pretty much what his hair looks like now. So it's like, this is...
I kind of miss this hair. I don't think he has enough, like, blonde anymore. Like, this kind of looks like he has ramen on top of his head.
Oh, jeez.
I like it.
Fun fact, I'll tell you after this match about Okada and his hair. So that's why I want to plant those little seeds.
Does he pull Cody Rhodes?
No.
Okay.
And if he did, I'm sure he'd pull cheers. Just kidding. It's a joke.
I liked Venom, Cody.
I like that. Do you think Gato, the guy, the A block winner, has money on this? I think everyone has money on this.
Oof.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff.
Ah, that's awesome. Comments may be off. No worries. Thank you for pulling double duty with us. Oh, another backbreaker.
I don't know how to fix that.
Oh, the replay of the slow motion is just brutal. Okada just looks like he's just, I wouldn't say gotten older, but like more refined. Like his face is like more features. Like you can see the baby fat kind of is gone. Like, but he really hasn't aged much either. Smart going for the pile driver, work that neck. Oh, look at that, just picking him right up.
And this isn't like a rookie Kenny, right? This is
No, remember this is Kenny going on his tear. He won the G1 last year. He could have beaten Okada in Wrestle Kingdom. So this is
like Okada's
this is peak Omega. Peak
more
Okada.
veteran at this point than Kenny.
Well, he's got more years in the business and more in New Japan, but they're pretty equal playing field. That's pretty much what this rivalry was, is who is the top dog in New Japan. Because Kenny wanted to take that spot from Okada because he felt he deserved that spot and could be that spot better. So again, they're saying 10 years prior to this was the last time someone went back-to-back finals, went back-to-back and won. Oh, here we go. Oof. That was a nice DDT.
It was. And he can't get the kip up.
Oh! Nice little running uppercut. Almost like the Cesaro, like when he does the running uppercut, but like laying down. Like he wasn't running. He was kind of like at a 45-degree plane. This crowd is just so hyped. And this is the third time they've seen, realistically, have seen this, whether watching it on pay-per-view or in person. And it's the third time in the same year, which is insane because we won't get the fourth match until 2018. So after this is a long layover. But I mean, you had this trilogy essentially from January to August. That's incredible. Like 7 months, and these are the matches these guys are putting on.
And again, they know each other so well. Kenny knows to just keep working on Okada's neck, and eventually he will break.
Kenny was going for a tombstone after chopping the crap out of his neck and upper back. Now he's going to go for that fireman carry where he flips into it and kind of drills him on the hip. Yep. Ooh, Okada got the knees up to counter that moonsault.
Oof, that was a beautiful moonsault too.
See, the first two matches had a lot of technical countering. This has a lot of like shot for shot, like anything you can do, I can do better. Again, everything Omega's doing is focusing on that neck and that between the shoulder blades. Like even right here, he's drop kicking into it. Earlier, like you pointed out, he got thrown into the barricade and the announce table. he doesn't want to go down 0-2 to Okada. He has a tie and a loss to him. He doesn't want to be down 0-2 and also not be advancing. Going for the Terminator dive, but Okada saw it coming. Flapjack.
I couldn't imagine being Kenny's opponent and hearing the whole place doing that.
The Terminator clap.
And then you're like, oh shit, I'm fucked.
Like, you know it's coming. Well, even some of the modern day wrestlers, I always laugh when like Roman Reigns does a ooh, before he does a spear.
No, like I just imagine like what life flashes before their eyes at that point. Like they know what's coming.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But can you imagine that? Like you're tired, you got Roman Reigns about the spear. I like that. Or when you have Shawn Michaels when he was tuning up the band and would like stomp his foot before he kicked your head off. Like
we love doing this before Kenny's match, like finishing moves and stuff. Like we always do that.
And Jeff can agree. Definitely a hot crowd for Japan. It really is. And if I saw these matches live, Jeff, I think I'd be just as hype. Like Mojo Rally says, I'd be hype, bro.
Red Shoes is trying to stop Kenny from moving
What?
Okada.
Yeah, look at this.
Right off the apron.
He went to go jump off top rope and then drop kick.
The apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, the reverse Frankensteiner on the outside. Yeah, the hardest part of the ring. We're 1-1 for that right now. Yeah, 2-1 for that. You know, I bet I can find.
Medic over.
I was gonna say, you don't want to win like this. I agree. Kenny's not gonna want to win. He just knows that he's gonna inflict that damage. So the doctor's coming over. Rocky's even saying he doesn't want him to win like that. Spiked him on his head. I mean, it's a smart way too, but also the clock is ticking, and Kenny cannot afford a draw. If he has a draw, he does not advance to the finals. And that's the pitfalls of the G1 is you can go on a tear and be undefeated, or you could have 1 or 2 losses that come back and bite you in the ass. And that's what I love about the round robin tournament style. Like, I know it gets confusing, but when you really break it down is you have to face all these opponents in consecutive matches, and you get points for a loss, points for a draw, and points for a win. Obviously, it's decreasing points. But not getting that win, like this shows, really hurt Kenny. Okada having a draw gave him that advantage that he does not need to win to advance. He only needs to draw. Jeff, 100% agreed. The prettiest and best drop kick I've ever seen is Okada's. Oh my God, Snapdragon on the apron. Oh my God. That just looks so brutal. Is he going to hit the one wing? Nope. Oh, he's going for that neck breaker. Oh. Oh. He's so smart. Oh.
And he kicked out. I was like, there's no way the match is already ending. But, like...
You still thought it, too. He got you.
Oh.
I love it. Like, what the fuck do I have to do? I love it.
And it's, like, believable.
Oh, he's calling for that V-trigger. That's a great camera shot right there. Red Shoes checking on him. Like, hey, are you okay? Okay, he's saying, get the fuck out of here. Pushes Red Shoes down. You notice Rocky just got really serious and was like, I think he needs to stop the match. Oh, ho, ho. That was a V-trigger. 15 minutes elapsed, 15 minutes remaining. Oh, another brutal V-trigger. Oh. Yeah, the pace is amazing
So
in this
Gato's
match.
debating throwing in the towel. Red Shoes is debating stopping the match. And Okada is
He's
somehow
got
still
that warrior
going.
spirit. And I agree with Jeff. The pacing to this match is incredible. And that's Okada's biggest strength and weakness is his warrior spirit. That's why opponents always had a hard time taking him down was when you think Okada is down, he finds this like fountain of youth of energy and just turns it on. But Kenny can match that, and that's why these two worked so well. They
like
both
a
have those
Gatorade
micro
commercial.
bursts. Yeah, they both have like see, look, right as I say it, look what's happening. And I haven't seen this match in about 2 years. See, like just you start getting that little resurgence. Oh, now
beat
just
in the back
hammering
of his
down on
neck
that neck.
again.
Oh, look at that quick. Oh, he caught the V trigger. Look how quick he ran backwards though. Without fall, I'd fall on my ass if I ran backwards like that. One wing angel, can he hit it? No, Okada turned into a tombstone. Oh, he didn't capitalize just like last time. What was the theme? They didn't capitalize.
That's a lot of the issue with them is that they get too caught up.
They exhausted. They fall down. Yeah. And then the clock is just winding. We're at like probably 13, 14 minutes remaining. And again, Okada doesn't have to have the urgency, but the closer that clock gets to 0, Omega's going to have that urgency. I swear to not watch this before. The announcers are just saying what I'm saying. I swear I didn't watch this before the rewatch. Probably just one of my absolute favorite.
So this would be like a match I would recommend to someone if they were a fan like of wrestling but didn't know who either of these guys were. Like how we were constantly telling people, go watch Ricochet and Ospreay. Like this is one of those style matches. Like go watch this.
So for copyright reasons, unfortunately, Patrick, we can't put the match as we're watching it live. So we usually try to do the time cues. There are links out there. I'll give you the first name. It says Tokyo if you can find it. But we're watching through New Japan World. We can't share because YouTube will take us right down and Facebook will take us right down. So unfortunately, we can't watch it live. Just like SmackDown, Raw, or other watch-alongs, we have it on in the background. So I do apologize about that and appreciate the compliment. Oh, drop kick off the top.
Oof. And Kenny landed on his head too.
He shook. As the young kids would say, he shooketh. Welcome in, everyone. We're watching...
The young kids like 10 years ago.
Welcome in, everyone. If you're just joining us, we are rewatching Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada, number 3 from the G1 27 in 2017. Yeah, and it's not even the money thing. It's just copyright strike. They'll yank it. Even on Facebook, if we put videos up with music or even matches, they yank them down. So I'm just not as brave as some other creators. That was a nice feature.
And we kind of want to like respect what they have too.
Well, and New Japan's very notorious. You post a GIF on Twitter and they take it down. So it's, I don't know. Because I don't, as Mankind would say, I don't have the testicular fortitude to do it. Just the amount of knees he's just throwing at him, and then went for another Frankensteiner. Just reverse German. That was such a great sequence.
I'm getting left speechless again. Sorry.
You're fine. Uranagi.
Ooh.
Yeah, New Japan is very harsh. It's one of the big criticisms a lot of creators have is you can't even share GIFs. I've seen them take down pictures.
One winged angel, right back out.
Oh!
Kenny can't even
Rainmaker.
get Okada up on his shoulders.
But Okada didn't capitalize. That Rainmaker just turned him inside out, too. Welcome in, everyone. We are watching Kenny Omega and Okada Part 3 from the G1 27 in August 2017. Let us know your thoughts on the match. Let us know if you've seen it before, what you thought about it, or if you're watching it for the first time with us, how you're feeling. I appreciate that. Practice that ringside announcer skills. I would love to do commentary.
You did for like two shows.
I don't count that little weird YouTube series. I just have a face for radio, so.
Also, if you guys are in the comments, wish Mongo an early happy birthday. Tomorrow.
Some people did it on Father's Day. It's okay.
Birthday, Father's Day. At least it wasn't me.
That's true. Oh, Omega's getting tired, but Okada's getting that second burst of energy again. Oh, couldn't get the tombstone. Okada gets rolled up by Omega. Oh. But see those little bursts of energy, those little micro bursts. Ooh, almost got him with a backslide pin. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Matt. Thank you also for the birthday wish, Matt. The pup picture still kills me every time with you and Brian from America. Oh, another Rainmaker.
But still not capitalizing. It's
Again,
just to inflict pain. He's like, well, fuck you every time.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. I don't know if you caught my little comment earlier with the backbreaker. I always think of you with backbreakers, Jeff. I'm sure Rachel's rolling her eyes at me now when I say that. Love you, Rachel. That was a beautiful German.
Struggling to get him up.
Oh,
once he's up, he's
dropped
gone.
him on his head. Good luck in your tournament tomorrow too, Jeff. Not many people hit 3 in a row. There's a lot of wrestling tropes. Oh, another reverse Frankensteiner. Oof, right on his head. And just how quick he jumps up, is able to get in position and have the trust of Okada to take that is just, it's incredible. One Wing Angel, can he hit it? Nope, countered. I feel like we've been in a heat wave for a month already. I agree with you, Jeff. Oh, he fell out of the one wing deadlift into a German. Holy shnikes, Batman. I don't know why my little Chris Farley just slipped out. Holy shnikes. Again, so the story of this rivalry so far is that one wing angel. Okada's hidden plenty of Rainmakers, but Omega really hasn't connected and capitalized properly with a one wing angel. He hit that one wing angel, but he was too close to the ropes. If he gets it dead center, it could be over. Oh, ripcord knee. Tiger driver. Because he dropped him on his freaking head. Oh, he's going for that V-trigger. Oh! Every time he hits those, it just looks harder and harder. Is he going to hit it? He got the one wing angel, center of the ring. There it is. Omega's first pinfall victory over Kazuchika Okada.
And it took him at least 7 attempts to get that one winged angel. That's incredible. Okada just wouldn't stay up on his shoulders. He knew.
So that was a 24-plus minute match, plus the 60, plus the 40. So you're talking hours worth of wrestling for him to finally get that pinfall, for him to finally hit that one wing angel. Which, it's wild to me that his first victory, it came in the G1. So now Kenny's going to advance to the G1 finals. Sadly, he does not win the G1 in 2017. But he just proved, I can beat Okada. I just beat Okada. I didn't need 60 minutes. I did it in 24. So this really elevated Omega. This really gave him that swagger and that confidence. And
it pulled out his, like,
it's almost like
evil side.
He found his weakness. He figured it out. Okada's he's not immortal. Like, he conquered the giant of New Japan. He climbed that mountain, so to speak. And Now we are going to have to wait a year, not us personally, but for their next matchup at Dominion 2018, which will be a 2 out of 3 falls match. So that's actually going to come at you next week. We're going to do next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time because of the 4th of July holiday here in the States. So Thursday, June 3rd, we're going to be doing part 4 of the Kenny Omega. July 3rd. Thursday, July 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Part 4 of Inevitable will be Kenny Omega versus Okada 4 at Dominion 2018 with the title on the line and Okada's record 720-day reign on the line. So I'm definitely excited for that match coming up. But like I asked you last week, what did you think of this match? What did you think of the pacing and everything else compared to the other matches we've had before? Seen before.
So, like, again, like I expected and hoped for, this match delivered with speed and just the constant back and forth. Again, the last 10 minutes is the only time you really saw, and I would say even like the last 5 minutes is the only time you saw them taking a little bit of a step in between.
And that was just storyline-wise, kayfabe-wise. I mean, that was, they beat the living fuck out of each other for, like you said, 20-plus minutes. And that last is just like a slog to the finish. And it's just the fact that place erupted, the fact that we paused it and you see all the Omega signs.
That's what I'm staring at. I'm like looking out and all I see is the flags of good night and like goodbye, good night, goodbye, good night.
Bullet Club,
all
the
over.
one wing,
Bullet
the
Club.
Omega symbol. And now his fans, I remember watching this live. I remember because as soon as you said it's Okada Omega 3, I was like, Simon, I didn't know how to watch the G1. I may have not watched it legally. I'm not proud of that because, again, I didn't know how to watch it back in 2017 easy as I do now. I remember watching it thinking, okay, if he can just get past Okada, get to the G1, he can win. He can get a title shot. And he gets number 4 against Okada. He can get that title. He knows what to do this time.
Yes.
I was so excited. And then he loses the G1. And again, Mongo would have to wait until 2018. And that's where we're going to have to wait till next week. So we're going to have to bid you adieu. Wish you a good night, and thank you, and always keep the kayfabe.
I must bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night. Bang! But again, thank you for partying with us. But it's getting late. I must bid you adieu. So from Kenny Omega and Riho, goodbye, and good night. Bang! Goodbye. Mwah! And good night.